This is the Bissell Heavy Duty 3-in-1 Power Steamer. It's versatile, powerful, and it comes with a range of attachments to take on specific cleaning tasks, making it a real multitasker around the home. So let's take a look at what's in the box and how each tool works. When you open up the box, you'll find the handheld pod, which has a 12-ounce water tank, a tool bag which has a range of attachments ready for different cleaning jobs. I'll go over these in a bit. There is a toolbox which holds 4 tools and can be attached to the handheld pod by aligning the clip at the back of the box to this opening here on the base of the handheld pod. Depending on which way you're holding it, slide it up or down in the direction that you're holding it. Since I'm holding it upwards, I'll slide it up and it will click in. And when you want to remove it, just slide it off in the opposite direction. This is great if you want to keep those most used items together so you don't have to carry the whole tool bag around. There is an extension wand for reaching far areas and to turn it into a floor mop. And to remove it, just press on the release button at the top here. Now let's go over all the attachments that are included, and then I'll show you how I used each one of them. There are 4 brass bristle brushes and 4 black bristle brushes. One of the black brushes is attached to the toolbox. To attach a tool, I need to align these 2 dots here with the indents on the tool to slide it on, then rotate it clockwise until it locks in. There is also an arrow on the tool to show you which way up it should be. There are 4 grout tools, 1 is included in the toolbox. Also in the toolbox is an angle concentrator tool and a flat scraper tool. There is a window squeegee which first needs to be attached to the fabric steamer tool without the cloth. Insert the bottom clips in first before clipping the top in, then attach it to the nozzle. Release the top clip to separate the tools. Attach the cloth to the fabric steamer before attaching it to the nozzle. And when using the flat surface tool, you also need to attach it to the fabric steamer tool first before attaching it to the nozzle. And finally, we have the mop pad foot and 2 removable mopping pads. To use the floor tool, attach the end of the extension wand into the mop pad foot and attach the handheld pod to the top end of the extension wand. Pour fresh water into the water tank. Step on the foot pad and tilt the wand back to begin cleaning. When you plug in the steamer, it will flash for about 30 seconds to heat it up and then turn solid once it's ready. Select the left button for low steam and the right button for high steam. Cleaning my floors was easy thanks to the swivel head. It's a good idea to test it on a small area though first to prevent any steam damage to your flooring. I found the black bristle brush to be great for tough spots on surfaces that needed a little extra scrubbing, like baked on food and grease. I use this mostly for cleaning my big oven, my toaster oven and my stovetop. You can see how dirty my oven is with some baked on food. I wiped away any large crumbs and debris first though before starting. I attached the bristle brush to the extension wand to reach the lower part of the oven and the far back area. The brush worked really well to release the stuck-on food. I didn't use any cleaning solutions because I wanted to see how well the steamer could handle the stains. The front stain was a little tougher to clean and I spent a few minutes on it trying to loosen the grease. I also let it sit in the wet steam for a bit while I worked on the stain at the back of the oven, which was easier to clean, but unfortunately it is directly in the oven light so you probably can't see it very well. I attached the bristle brush to the handheld pod to get into the gap between the oven door and the oven, which was a little tight for the extension wand to fit in. I did have to use the high steam setting to loosen all this grease that was stuck on there, and I brushed along to help release it all. And take a look at the amount of grease I brushed up from here. After steaming all the grease off, I went in with a paper towel and simply wiped everything clean. I didn't need to use any cleaning solutions, just pure water. I also used this tool to clean my toaster oven and my stovetop. But while cleaning my stove top, I did find that the Grout tool worked much better for edge cleaning. The curves on the Grout tool fit perfectly around the ignitions and tackled stuck-on grease built up all around them. Since these stains were pretty stubborn, I did have to use a Brillo pad to scrub off the stains once the steamer helped loosen them. I also used the Grout tool to clean my grout in the bathroom, and while it did a great job getting out the dirt, I found the brass bristle brush was easier to use as it scrubbed more dirt and residue off, and I didn't have to balance on the lines as much as I did with the Grout tool. I would only use the brass bristles on hard concrete or metal surfaces as they could damage other surfaces. And you can see the amount of trapped dirt that the steamer was able to release. For tight spaces like the fridge, the angled concentrator was perfect. It's designed to direct steam into narrow spots, making it perfect for corners in the fridge where dirt and crumbs can get stuck. I used the low steam setting because of the plastic parts in the fridge, and you can see how well it did in releasing all the grime from the edges that you just can't do with a cloth or a brush on its own. And it also came in really handy for those non-removable parts of the fridge that can be tricky to clean. The flat scraper tool is ideal for scraping off stubborn stains and worked wonders for hard to reach areas like under the heating elements of my toaster oven. I could never find anything flat enough to scrub off the stains directly under the heating element, and I absolutely loved how well this tool worked. The steam softens the buildup and the flat edge scrapes it all away. My toaster oven has never looked so clean in the 4 years that I've had it. I do plan to make a video on deep cleaning my toaster oven. If you guys would like to watch that, please do go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss that. All these wear and tear marks show you just how much I use this toaster oven. Up to 5 times a day I use this oven. So yeah, I've really made use of this oven over the last 4 years. The flat surface tool works well for cleaning larger surfaces like the oven door and fridge doors. The steam lifts all the dirt and it's just easier to wipe over everything. Moving on to the fabric steamer, while this is ideal for cleaning fabric, drapes and upholstery, I also found it useful for cleaning smaller flat surfaces like the smaller window pane on my toaster oven and parts of my fridge where the larger flat tool wouldn't fit over. With the Bissell PowerSteamer 3-in-1, you've got a powerful heavy-duty cleaning machine ready to tackle almost any mess around the house, indoors and out. The 13-inch swivel head on the mop covers wider spaces easily, and the 25-foot heavy-duty cord keeps you moving without stopping to replug, and you can clean around your kitchen or rooms very easily. Plus, the extension wand makes it easy to get to both low and high areas, which I found helped when cleaning the top back of my fridge and bathroom floor. There are a few things to consider though. The steam output can sometimes feel inconsistent. In the beginning, I often found myself checking the trigger to make sure it was fully pressed. The trigger itself could be a bit tiring, especially on longer tasks. I would have preferred a start-stop button, but thankfully the pause button helped a lot when I needed a quick break without accidental steam release, or when I only wanted to scrub away dirt or grease. The 1500 watt motor and thick cord definitely add to the durability, but this also means it's a bit heavier, weighing just over 6 pounds. Once you add water, it's a little more. With heavy duty in the name though, this steamer is built to deliver powerful cleaning where you need it. It does come with a wall mount, making storage simple and convenient, but I haven't mounted mine up yet because I'm always moving stuff around. The 2 steam settings are great: low steam for more delicate or general cleaning and high steam for tougher messes. The tank lasts up to 40 minutes on low steam, so I don't have to refill it often. However, it's important to wipe the surfaces with a paper towel afterwards to prevent any watermarks, because I did find it does leave a lot of water marks and streaks behind. When changing accessories during cleaning, be sure to use a cloth to hold and remove them because they will be hot. To clean the accessories, I soak them in hot water with some dish soap and baking soda, keeping the brushes separate from the cloth because they get caught on them. The mop pad I'll soak in laundry detergent and baking soda. I also prefer to wash and store the bathroom tools separate from the kitchen ones for good hygiene. I let these sit for a good few hours and you can see how much grime came off and how easy they are to clean using this method. Whether it's compound grime in grout lines or sticky messes on kitchen surfaces, the Bissell PowerSteamer 3-in-1 can handle it all. And it only uses water, so it's a chemical-free way to keep your home fresh and clean. And if you care about pets, every purchase supports the Bissell Pet Foundation, helping pets in need. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And if you are new to my channel, do consider subscribing, and I hope to catch you in my next video.